That is wild.
I remember this, just sizzle, sizzle. Why are you persecuting me? That's the line. That's the line. Hey guys, what's going on? We're here presenting our lovely Sonic OCs. This is the first thing in a series.
Hype. More Mr. Beast hype.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, little kid Sonic here. We're about to introduce some characters. It's gonna be pretty exciting.
Little kid Sonic.
That's the money.
Woo! My basic concept is basically I'm gonna roll a wheel. We're gonna see who goes first, second, third, fourth, fifth. There's 5 of us. Some of us have 1. Some of us have 2 OCs. Are y'all ready?
Eric!
We do know one of Eric's. I'm gonna watch Eric.
Okay, this.
Oh my god.
Is Chud.
He's gross! Is he on anabolic steroids?
Is Chud.
What is this?
Chud is an ape. He's a monkey.
Oh my god.
What a tone setter. What a tone setter.
Is also a French Catholic businessman. He likes to work out.
Okay. No. How much? What does he lift? What does he bench?
What's his maxes?
He
What's his
lifts?
personal records.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What are his
Okay,
PRs?
he benches 600 pounds.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
This guy, he does at least 1,000 calf raises a day. Weighted calf raises.
Okay.
Weighted. Okay,
How much weight? How much weight?
At least 45
Okay.
pounds.
Okay.
At least 45 pounds.
It's not that much, man.
Anyway, what's his story? What do we know about him?
So when Chud came to our world with Sonic, Sonic came back to get Chud because he knew Chud was kind of having a hard time back in the Green Hill Zone, making friends. Everybody kind of thought he was a douche. But
Was he?
Yeah, so Sonic said, "Hey, Chud, I know your heart. You're a kind soul. Let me take you to this place called France in this other world." And
Okay.
so he went to France and saw a lot of people with the mustaches like that around. He loved the culture. He also fell for the Catholicism, that being one of their main that being one of their main religions. He also fell in quick. He got a Gold's Gym membership pretty quick.
Yeah.
Is Gold's Gym international? Is that a lore correct fact?
Yeah, 100%. Google it.
I'm looking it up right now.
Google it.
His
Gold's
source.
Gym locations. Yeah. No, I'll look. No, keep going.
Okay. So he fell in love with the Lord in his journeys with Sonic. So this is yeah. If you had seen him 2 years ago, as opposed to right now, he wouldn't be near this jacked, near this professional.
Okay.
And he definitely wouldn't look like a father like he does right now.
You know what? That's the first thing I think of.
Yeah.
He's a.
Chud is happily married to Sonic's ex, Rouge the Bat.
Right.
That's a little
And
saucy.
They are happily raising monkey bats children
Ew, monkey.
Wow.
together, and
bat
Chud had to go get a day job. That's hence the business coat. Hence the coat.
You know that
You
coat
don't
is
have
really
that
form
though.
fitting.
Where does he work?
This is. Where does Chud work?
Yeah, what?
In the Pentagon. He works for the government. Okay, Jacob, I need a lore and drawing rating.
I'm gonna give you a 7 on the drawing, and lore was a solid 9.
So just say an 8. Just say you got an 8.
9.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you an 8. Yeah, an 8. An 8 overall.
And 7. Okay. So Jacob. Okay, Campbell.
I'm gonna give you an 8 overall. I'm gonna give you a 9 on the lore and a 5 on the drawing.
Wade.
You know, I think we have to go with keep it the same. 9 for drawing. Or no. 9 for lore. I'm sorry, 9 for lore. But I really enjoyed the drawing. 7.5.
Yeah, I go 9s across the board. That 9. I think it's a great process.
I will take it.
I would love to make it a 9, but we have yet to see all the other characters. I'm gonna
That
take
is
it
a
down
good
a notch. I'm gonna take it down a notch. I'm gonna put it at a 7. 7 for the lore. Just because I don't know what's going. I don't know what we're gonna be dealing with later on. And for the drawing, I'm gonna give it. It's actually very detailed. I'm gonna put it as a 6.
Yeah, I like the shoelace scribbles. I like the shoelace scribbles.
Pretty. It's actually pretty good. And then he
If you, I would love to see more. I would love to see more calves.
Alright!
Campbell!
Oh my god!
That's
Oh my god!
that's Pete the Hawk. Oh, First Sergeant Pete the Hawk. I'm sorry.
Sergeant.
Oh my god.
Yes, of course.
So Pete the Hawk, he's served 2.5 years in Vietnam. He's confirmed to shoot over 150,000 rounds through that M60 right there, that bad boy. He's actually a pretty heavy smoker. He smokes about 2.5 packs a day. His doc told him to lay it off, but he's a Vietnam vet, all right?
What kind of cigarettes does he smoke?
Oh, dude, classic Marlboro Reds. He's a classic.
Classic man.
Cowboy killers. Yeah.
the rounds in his
He's old school.
Had cigarettes up there.
I did, and they looked kind of crappy, so I got rid of them. It was hard. He's wanted to return to the U.S. to see his lover, Big the Cat. He's Big the Cat's lover.
Oh my gosh.
He actually now runs and manages his own railroad company, with the slogan being "Sonic may be fast, but we're faster." And actually now him and Big the Cat have retired in luxury, and they live about an hour and a half northeast of Pittsburgh.
What's his PTSD? What's his PTSD level?
About 6. He saw some combat, but you know he's not as bad as some people. You know he gets through the day pretty well, but you know he still thinks about his fallen comrades. He's a good man.
I'm gonna give you a 7 for the character and 8 for the lore.
All right, 7.5. Oh.
That's good. I think to use a little OC generator, maybe less a little bit. I'd give it about an 8 art wise, and then about an 8 lore wise. It was 8s across the board. I'm a simple man.
Okay.
With it being with me drawing it all myself, I feel a little cheated. Okay, I'm gonna give you a 7 for the art.
It's still the tools
and
you
an
use.
8 for the lore.
Well, he's gonna hate
That is
me.
true. That is true. A 7 and an 8 for the 8 for the lore, 7 for the art.
I'm kind of in agreement with Eric. I'm hurt. It took me a long time to draw my photo from scratch.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm gonna say a 7 for the drawing and an 8 for the lore.
There's 7 at the end. You love giving me the 7.5. Okay. Vic. Hey, Vic.
I'm gonna give you just because you You didn't draw everything. I'm gonna put it as a 5.
Wow. 7.5 again. You averaged me to 7.5. I literally got like a 7.5 on pretty much everyone except Cade. Okay.
Oh my god.
What?
This is
Wait.
this is Thrad the Hedgehog.
What?
What's his lore? What's his lore?
This is actually Sonic's older brother. It's distinct by the glasses he wears on his head or on his face.
Yeah,
He actually doesn't have, the side parts of the glasses. He actually has a magnet embedded in his head, and he has a magnet on the glasses. That's how he wears them. He doesn't really rest them on his nose. That doesn't really make sense. So yeah, he's actually, his slogan is "Gotta type fast." Obviously, as you can see at the top. He can type over 215 words per minute, which is 2 words behind the world record holder, Eric Trider. Hope I'm saying that right.
That's crazy.
They can write entire financial reports in less than 2 hours, believe it or not.
Wow.
He actually
That's
wants
wild.
Sonic to quit saving the world and actually start his career in the financial world, but, Sonic's a little hesitant, obviously. He actually also drives a 1998 Pontiac Aztek, believe it or not.
That's crazy.
And he has 15 years of financial consulting under his belt. That's my lore. That's my lore of Brad the Hedgehog.
All right, Campbell. I'm gonna give you a 5 for the character because I feel like it's just Sonic with glasses.
No, it's not. It's Brad. They're different. They got glasses.
He's also an amputee. He's missing his leg.
Okay, hold on. Before I give you anything for the lore, the 2 rings on the bottom. What are those for?
Those are his wedding rings, believe it or not, but he just takes them off.
Multiple wedding.
Take them off.
Wait,
They're both in the financial world.
He wears his wife's wedding
It's his and his
rings.
wife's. It's his and his wife's, okay? They both are in the financial world. They're in the game together. Alright?
Wait, so-
I didn't
okay,
picture
so-
his wife.
No.
Presumably, she's working next to him, and they both get there, take their rings off, and put them on the desk. and
But
start working.
they don't have
No.
any pictures of them, but there's Sonic right there. There's he loves his brother.
His
He loves
foot.
his brother.
His foot.
That's straight up Sonic. They love each other, right?
Yeah.
That's Brad. Very different. Brad, Sonic.
I'm giving you
Sonic.
7. I'm giving you 7 for the lore. That's gonna average out to 6 for Thrad.
Okay. Yep. That's fine. That's fine. All right.
Okay, so even though it's a copycat of just Sonic, but not quite. Of course, there's some very distinct differences.
Glasses.
I'm giving this one a 10 art-wise. I love the whole scene you probably put together. Quite something. The one little hiccup that doesn't make it perfect is the I would give it an 11 out of 10 if the left hand would.
If the hand wasn't missing.
It didn't go into some corporeal dimension as it does there, but good stuff. The lore-wise, I'm gonna give it I'm probably gonna give it an 8, average 9.
Average of 9. Okay.
So I actually think his hand is on the mouse, so it'd be cupping. So I think he's left-handed.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He's in the mouse, and so I don't see a problem with the hand.
But Eric, he's
I
gotta
see
type
you
fast.
put a lot of.
Wait, is he type
Work
one-handed?
into this.
Yeah, is he typing one-handed?
Is it one-handed typing then?
That's how fast
Yeah,
he
dude,
is.
it doesn't matter. He types so fast. He types 215 words per minute.
Oh my
One
god.
Two-handed.
Wow.
I see you put a lot of work into this art. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9. I also love the lore, so you're gonna get a 10 from me for that. So 9.5 from me. I like that one a lot. That one's a good one.
Okay. Then it was Wade.
Drawing, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Best drawing I've seen so far. I'm gonna say for lore, I have to average it out. I think a lore is gonna be a 7.
8.5. Okay. Okay.
Solid.
Okay. Vic.
Drawing. I'm gonna have to go with Cade. I would love to see the hand. Did you place the monitor there on purpose?
Yes. I had to remove as much hand as I could.
I do like the glow from the monitor, though.
That is a nice
Yep.
touch. That's a nice touch.
Okay. I'm gonna rate the drawing a 9. I'm gonna rate the lore. It's unique. I like it. It's very stupid,
Yeah.
but I like it. 10.
10, let's go.
Oh no!
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
no.
wait.
Okay, I would like to preface
Yeah,
this
please
preface this drawing.
Vic,
with,
Wade had the least amount of time by a mile.
I started drawing about a couple hours ago, a couple hours before 9. I think I started drawing at like 7:30, and I was watching the football game while doing it.
Oh.
It's
That's great, dude. Oh my god.
This is Sir Hopla. He's from Australia, and he, despite his young, youthful face, he's actually an old man who is in his prime. He was an alligator wrestler or whatever they have, and shark attacker. You know, he would catch sharks and fight off sharks, and he was in charge of not in charge, but he would save people from random wildlife attacks in Australia. It didn't matter the size of the animal, but he had his trusty boomerang, which he can.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's his boomerang in his pouch.
In his pouch? Okay.
Okay.
And so let me tell you something about his boomerang. His boomerang, whenever he throws it, he has the unique ability to throw it and keep it aloft for more than 3 minutes at a time.
Wow.
The maximum time in real life is 3 minutes and 49 seconds in
Okay.
a competition.
Okay.
And so he averages about 3 minutes per throw. And it's very useful whenever he's trying to catch somebody off guard, or a crocodile off guard, or a shark off guard.
Okay, of course.
So it's he's very good at his boomerang. But he's since retired, and he has started working on hair care products.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
I like
That
that.
was that what's going on up there?
Yeah. Is he balding, or did he not have that hair?
He is balding.
Okay.
He's working on experimental hair growth products that are working for other people. You know, it's
It doesn't work for him.
It doesn't work for him.
Okay, wait, no.
It's not
Did he
working
have-
effectively for him.
Was he bald before or not?
Yeah.
So he had this patchy hair here, but this was not.
Oh, okay.
So
So
Wow.
that's a new growth.
improvement. That's
But it's
That's
improvement.
a lot of improvement.
It's not growing here where he wanted it to. It's growing on the
Growing on
side.
the sides.
Oh man, that's great.
Yeah. And he actually has a boomerang
That
tattoo on his tail.
Oh, okay.
That's what that is. Okay.
That's what that is. Okay.
That's not a birthmark
So-
or anything?
So I have my
it
my
could be.
question.
Uh-huh.
Why does he have a pouch? He's a male, right?
Yeah.
Why does he have a pouch?
Well,
I'm pretty sure
he
the
is a
dudes
male
have pouches,
now.
No?
I looked it up. Male.
He's a transgender kangaroo.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
The lore fits.
He's a male
That's
now.
an in-lore,
Yes. Okay.
in-lore explanation. Okay.
In lore. This is Wade's lore.
It
Okay.
was Miss Hops a lot, but he has
That's
since
Sir.
transitioned to
Great.
Sir Hops a lot.
I like it.
Okay, I'll go first since that's what we've been trending. I'm gonna give you a 7 for the drawing because as soon as it popped up, I knew it was a kangaroo. So that's
Yeah.
solid. And then for lore, I'm gonna give you a 9. I felt like it was a very solid in-lore explanations.
Oh, new.
No. Oh no.
Oh no, lose
Oh
that.
no.
There we go.
It's been-
So
what
that's
were
gonna
they?
average out a 7 and a 9. So I'm gonna give you an 8 overall. It's gonna average out to an 8.
All right. Who's next?
I will go next. I rate it due to the limited time frame you had. I think it's an 8 drawing wise. I think
Alright, thank you.
great work. And then the lore I also think is a good 8. I think it's a solid 8. 8's across the board.
Right. We'll take that.
Great story. I love the tattoo or birthmark or whatever it is on the tail. It's good stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, mine.
Let's do Campbell next.
Yeah, mine. I love the little snaggle tooth he has. That's my favorite. I love the little snaggle tooth. I'm gonna give the drawing a 9.
Wow.
Okay. And then I'm gonna give the lore also a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9.
What?
Whoa,
Wow.
Well done.
Wow, big. That's big. That's big.
That's a game changer, man.
That is a game changer. Who's next?
Will absolutely love this art, bro. I'm glad I went first because I can't compare to the past 3. But you gave me the numbers and I'll take it. So I'm gonna give you a 9 for the drawing and a 9 for the lore.
Oh,
9.
9 on the board. 9 on the
Nice.
board.
Oh god, the least amount
Love
of
it.
time, and he is performing.
Now, how much time did you have for this again?
About an hour and a half. We'll say 2 hours.
Hour and a half?
Maybe 2 hours.
Yeah, Wade performed.
Oh, 2 hours. And you were watching the game for some part of it?
Yes.
I'll give you a drawing
I
of
had
10.
the game on.
Oh,
Pure talent here. And I also love the lore. I'm gonna give that a 9.
9 and a half. Wow. Look at that.
That's gonna be a hard one to beat.
All right. Introduce your crappier of the two, the one you don't like as much.
I like both of them the same, but I'm gonna introduce the bad boy first, and then I'm gonna introduce the good boy.
Okay. Okay.
Bad boy of the 2.
Boys,
Here.
this
No.
this
God.
is HH.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
HH.
HH. H.H. stands for hammerhead.
Hammerhead. Okay.
Hammerhead.
Hammerhead.
So as you can see, he's rough, he's gruff, he's super high. That is for a reason. He is holding that blunt in his hand and holding the hammer in the other. He is actually Shadow the Hedgehog's lead enforcer and leader of Shadow's drug trade. He's like his lieutenant.
Okay. Okay.
So anytime Shadow needs a problem dealt with, HH goes with his hammer and he deals with the problem. And he also runs drugs across, the Sonic world for Shadow. Gets paid pretty handsomely. Lives a dangerous job. Everything always hurts, so he has to be high all the time. And that chest hair right there really just kind of shows how much of a man he is.
How much gruffy.
Yeah.
So yeah, anytime Shadow needs someone dead, HH kills them or makes them disappear.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's why he has his hammer.
I like the pink background to accent how much of a bad boy.
Oh, he's also a feminist.
Oh, okay. Okay. He respects women. Okay. I like that. Wow.
That's crazy.
That is HH. I mean, I don't really have much else to say about him.
I like that, and I like the boots.
boots.
I like the yeah.
The boots. Yeah, that's the only clothes he wears. The boots and the gloves.
Where did he get those boots? Where did he get those boots from?
Funny thing, those are actually off of his first kill.
Wow.
Yeah, he took the boots off of his first kill and he wears them as a reminder of where he came from.
Oh.
Okay.
Right.
Is that all he trades with Shadow? Is that all his trade is?
Oh no, he handles.
You can't say these in the video. You gotta.
You
handles.
have to bleep those out.
It's okay. I have a bleep sensor sound. It's okay.
Okay.
He likes. Okay.
I've got a question.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Double H,
Uh-huh.
does he have any relation to Triple H?
Token. Oh.
So he grew up watching D-Generation X. He's not originally green, but watching Triple H and Shawn Michaels yelling "suck it" on live TV every Monday night, he dyed himself green.
Wow. Okay.
Big DX fan.
I'll start this. Dude, dude, I got it. I know you used a maker still for it, but I just love the detail. I love the lore. I'm gonna give it a 10 and a 9, so 9.5 over.
10
Wow.
and 9.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
That is
That's
up
big.
there. Wow.
yeah.
Okay, who's next?
I'm gonna give the drawing since I know it's that OC maker, which we'll probably need a thread in the description or something or another. I'm gonna give the drawing a 7. I'm gonna give the lore. I'm gonna give it a 9.
No,
give it an 8.
All right, so an 8. Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll be next. Since you used the OC maker, I'm still a little jelly. I should have just done that, but that's okay. I'm gonna give the drawing 6.5.
Oh,
I'm gonna give
That's
the
low.
lore an 8.5.
Okay.
Ooh.
Give half. What is that?
that's
It's,
7.5.
7.5. Yep.
I'd like to go
Tough.
next.
Okay.
I think I like the lore a lot more. You know, I like the idea of him watching those wrestlers as he was growing up and turning out to be a total badass. I'm gonna go 9 for lore, and then probably a 7 for drawing.
No, I'll take an 8. I'll take an 8.
Now, you did use the website, so that will deduct some points. I'll give it a 7 for drawing.
Okay.
Lore wise, you said he was a Shadow's lieutenant?
Yeah, he's like Shadow's lieutenant. Yeah.
Okay.
hard.
Because I like the boots, I'm gonna give the lore an 8.
8.
He doesn't. Yeah. You know, Shadow doesn't appreciate him. Shadow does never compliment or thank anyone.
He's never brought him up.
I do
Shadow,
like
no,
his
Shadow ignores
eyelids
him.
being like halfway down his eyes.
And the red eyes.
Did you add
he's
that?
high currently.
Yes. No, I made it look like that intentionally. Yes.
Ah.
All right. Cade now.
All right, boys, jump on in. That's our boy. So this is
Oh my god.
No.
I spent a few hours drawing Frank here.
It looks like Wilt from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends if he was fat.
so funny enough, there's a reason for that. We're gonna explain the lore. We're gonna start way back in the day, back when he was born in the early 1940s with his brother Knuckles, the echidna. He's also
Yes, old Knuckles and Frank. That's what I remember.
growing up, about the age of 6, he thought he would be like really cool because Knuckles was really cool at the time, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be as cool as Knuckles." But unfortunately for him, he had really gross hands, and he developed man boobs at the age of 6. So unfortunately, he didn't fit in very well with all the kids, and plus his eyesight is absolutely horrible.
I can tell.
Growing up, he was severely bullied, incredibly bullied. But he managed to find his own later in life, and then and find the confidence from his brother Knuckles, who would always give him
Frank.
little pep talks. Yeah. So eventually, Frank just stopped wearing a shirt. That
should be established.
But the thing that made him the most self-conscious is his hands, which is why he wears oven mitts everywhere he goes. Yeah. He found a romantic partner that liked him for his nose, and he has 4 children, and he owns a business.
I like his banana.
What's his business? What's his business?
What's his business?
Is he a chef?
He works in
Definitely.
fabrics.
Wow. Okay.
The same very fabrics he used to make his little mitten gold.
Okay. Yeah.
Did he also make the skin tight shorts, or was that part of the confidence when he took
No,
off
that
his
was
shirt?
actually something he had to order from his buddy Knuckles. Yeah, he also went to different dimensions, as you could tell. He has I should have drew them red. He should have had Sharingan eyes here. He also went to the Adventure Time universe and found Finn's shoes and stole them.
Oh, okay. And he dyed him black. Wow.
Yeah, exactly. All right, ratings, boys.
Jacob usually leads off.
I'll lead. I'm gonna give you a 7 for the drawing.
I think.
And I'm gonna go 8.5 on the lore.
Wow, you're gonna make him do 7 3/4. Wow. you're really gonna make him write that, okay? Wow.
All right.
I'll go. I'm gonna give Frank his drawing. I'm gonna give Frank the drawing. I'm gonna give him an 8.
Oh, he's an echidna.
Frank the echidna, excuse me. Frank the echidna. I'm sorry, Frank. An 8.
Oh, okay.
The Sharingan eyes, the white Sharingan eyes. And then the lore, I'm gonna give a 9. I'm gonna give it 8.5.
Okay.
I guess I'll go next.
Yeah.
I think this drawing is just ridiculously funny. I don't good, but it's ridiculously funny. So I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna give the lore a 10. I liked it a lot. I like the lore. So
I really like it. I like it all. I think I'm gonna go drawing. I'm gonna go with an 8. I know that might seem low, but I think it's really, really freaking.
All right.
Lore is better. 9.5.
Yeah, the lore's where most of my time went to.
Lore is great.
So I'm gonna rate the drawing. Gonna give it an 8. The lore, I'm gonna give it an 8 as well.
Oh, excellent.
Wow. The closer.
I'm glad Frank could take your breath away.
Are we ready for the closer?
Great, yeah.
We're ready.
All right. I just want you boys to know this closure is going to cleanse us all. In the name of the Lord.
we went through the dark side of the characters. Now we're going through like.
So
the
there's
side,
obviously
the
you
good
guys.
side.
There's 2 sides to the Sonic universe. There's Shadow's world, and then there's Sonic's world. This guy kind of fits into Sonic's world, but he goes a little bit higher.
Wow, higher than Sonic in Sonic's
Higher
world.
than Sonic. All right, so this.
Oh my. No.
This is Sizzle.
A Bible.
Sizzle was his original name. His new name is Paul.
oh my god.
Paul, as you can tell, he has a Bible there, and he's got a cross necklace on here. Sizzle was actually a part of Sonic's gang. You run around with Tails and Knuckle, and you fight Dr. Eggman or Robotnik, whatever. I'm not really familiar with the Sonic universe. I don't know his real name, but you fight the fat guy. He looks like an egg. So Sizzle was a part of that group, and then he actually, up until he was about 16, 17, he was fighting with Sonic, and he was almost a better fighter than Sonic. He's a little bit slender, a little bit taller. He could run faster. Yeah. He's got longer legs.
Okay.
And then Sizzle went on a retreat, a Christian church camp, when he was 16 years old, and it changed his life. He went through a transformation.
Wow.
Renamed himself Paul, and he came to the conclusion fighting Dr. Eggman with violence is never going to work.
Yes.
You have to bring him to God.
Amen.
You have to save his soul.
Okay.
That is wild.
I remember this, just sizzle. Why are you persecuting me? That's the line. That's the line.
I'm gonna throw up.
That is something.
So he has the Bible in his hand, the long trench coat, of course, for the wind. And he's actually, I don't know if you guys can see this, he's got 2 cross necklaces.
Wow.
That's how dedicated he is.
Holy.
So, I have a question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why are his hands wrapped?
Because his hands are bandaged to remind himself of Jesus' sacrifice with the holes through the hands.
Oh, are there other bandages on his feet too?
Yeah, but you can't see them because he's rocking the sweet Skechers.
Oh, those are Skechers.
Those Skechers.
You would think one of the 2 crosses on his chest would remind him of that.
There's nothing wrong with multiple reminders, brother. I don't know. You guys can tell Campbell. Yeah, he's got magnetic lenses as well.
Oh, okay.
The glass. That's how the glasses stay on.
That's I can tell that those glasses, you know, they cover like 1/3 of his actual eyeball. So like,
They're bifocals. They're bifocals.
They're just readers. They're readers.
They are quite literally just the bifocals, not the glasses, just the bifocals.
No.
Are there any questions, boys?
I have two.
Okay.
Make it 3. First of all, what is that? Is that a skull on his ear?
Yeah.
Well, that's to remind himself that death is always waiting, and whenever he gets to the end, he will be greeted by the pearly gates opening up.
Wow, beautiful.
Was he, before he got all religious, or maybe when he was very religious as well? Is this the type of trench coat that people would use to flash people? Does he have a history of flashing children?
No. This trench coat was given to him by his uncle, who's a priest.
Was his uncle? Do you see where I'm going with this?
I don't understand what you mean. This trench coat was given to him by his uncle before his uncle had to go away for a really long time.
Okay.
They don't know that they didn't. His parents wouldn't tell him where he went, but they said his uncle had to go away on vacation, and he's been on vacation for about 23 years.
That's nice.
So is that
Vacation,
also...
huh? Listen, Sonic OC Maker's not perfect, all right?
Actually, this one was Furry Doll Maker.
Wow. All right, who's ready to raid? Or I'll start. You know what? I'll start. I'll give the drawing a 9. I'm gonna give the lore a 10. I'm gonna give 9.5.
Oh, big. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go next. I love the drawing. Yeah, I even though you used a thing, you know, I still love it. I love the incorporations here. I'm gonna go at 8 for the drawing and a 10 for the lore. I love the lore.
Ooh,
Love the lore.
Ooh, a 9.
Okay.
I'll go next. Oh no. Okay.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Okay. I'll go next. I think the drawing. I love the details incorporated. It's pretty great. I'd give the drawing about a 9 on its own, and then the lore, I'd give about an 8.
Oh, 8.
8.5.
It seems like that's bad. It's not bad.
What did you not? Let me ask you a question. What did you not like about the lore? What was the main hang-up?
Just maybe I'm more into bad boys. I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
Wow.
You gave my bad boy a 10 on the lore, so he's right. He is more into bad boy. He's right.
This might be one of my favorite drawings. Only problem is it was on the thing, which I know you still put it in work. So it's gonna lower a couple points. I'm gonna say an 8 on the drawing.
Okay.
And then for the lore, I think it's better. You know, I think it's a 9.
Okay. 8.5
Another
again.
8.5. That's pretty good.
Okay. Vic.
You know what? I really love the drawing. I'm gonna give it a 10. It really shows that you're an aspiring furry artist. Just starting out small.
That's right.
You're gonna make it big.
Right.
You're gonna make it big.
$2 for commissions.
Yes.
Check the link below. Check the
Check the description. So yeah, I'm gonna give the drawing a 10. The lore. I'm gonna be honest. It kind of sounded a bit like Eric's. I don't know if that was intentional or unintentional, but because of that, maybe it's inconvenient. I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Oh.
You're gonna make him do that math? Why would you do that? That's 8 3/4, by the way.
8 3/4.
8.75. Not bad.
What are we looking at, boys?
All right. I'll go
I
first.
have my number.
Brad got an 8.5. I already know he's the better of the two. 7.5 times 4 plus 8 divided by 5. 7.6.
Mine ended up being a 7.75.
For Frank.
Actually,
8.4.
8.4. Okay.
Thread.
Sir Hopsalot.
8.7.
Wow, Sir
Oh,
Hopsalot.
H came in at an 8.16.
Okay.
So,
okay.
and then Sizzle, who is now Paul, came in at a whopping 8.77.
Oh! Sizzle / Paul. That's the winner. Sizzle / Paul is the winner. Jacob has the honor of choosing the next prompt.
We need the audience to vote. We have our numbers. Audience, give us your best OC vote. It's not gonna have any bearings on the next video, but you know, we value your opinions.
That's right. Idiots.
No. All right, boys, say bye on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Bye.
Bye.
That was awful.
That was